When we think of Europe, we picture charming streets, historic architecture, and scenic landscapes. But beyond the beauty, some countries in Europe face significant environmental challenges, from air pollution and waste management issues to toxic waters and industrial waste. Today, we're diving into the top dirtiest countries in Europe. Let's take a look at what's going on and why these places are struggling with pollution. Europe is known for its environmental efforts, but even here, some countries have fallen behind in the fight against pollution. Our rankings are based on air quality, water pollution, waste management, and overall environmental policies. Each country on this list has unique challenges that contribute to their pollution problem. Let's start with number 5. We have Croatia. Known for its stunning coastlines, Croatia is a popular tourist destination, but it faces significant environmental issues, especially with waste management and marine pollution. The Adriatic Sea, a vital part of Croatia's natural beauty, suffers from high levels of plastic pollution, largely due to tourism. Every year, millions of tourists visit Croatia's beaches and islands, and while this influx boosts the economy, it also creates an overwhelming amount of plastic and other waste. Many Croatian beaches face constant litter problems, and since the country lacks effective recycling infrastructure, much of this waste, particularly plastic, ends up in the sea. Croatia's waste management system struggles to keep up with both the population's needs and the massive influx of tourists each year. Most of Croatia's waste ends up in landfills, many of which do not meet EU environmental standard. Although Croatia is not highly industrialized compared to other European countries, certain industries, such as cement manufacturing, oil refineries, and shipbuilding, produce significant pollution. These industries often lack the latest environmental safeguards, leading to the release of pollutants into the air, water, and soil. Plastic waste and untreated sewage are among the biggest concerns, with large quantities of litter polluting the Adriatic Sea. Additionally, industrial plants contribute to air and water pollution in some areas, impacting the local ecosystem and public health. At number 4, we have Romania. Romania's air pollution levels are some of the highest in Europe due to its reliance on coal for energy production. Romania also struggles with illegal dumping and poor waste management, particularly in rural areas. Romania has some of the highest air pollution levels in Europe, mainly due to its reliance on coal as a primary energy source. This pollution is especially prevalent in heavily industrialized areas, where coal-fired plants and old factories emit large amounts of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. These pollutants not only affect Romania's air quality but also contribute to cross-border pollution, affecting neighboring countries as well. Romania's rivers and lakes suffer from significant pollution, much of which originates from agricultural runoff, industrial waste, and untreated sewage. The Danube River, which flows through Romania and empties into the Black Sea, is particularly affected. Chemical runoff from agriculture, such as pesticides and fertilizers, often makes its way into water sources, harming aquatic ecosystems and affecting water quality for downstream users. Factories and power plants emit high levels of sulfur dioxide and particulate matter, leading to respiratory problems among the population. Lax enforcement of environmental regulations has allowed pollution to reach dangerous levels, especially in industrial zones. Next on our list is North Macedonia. With high levels of air pollution, particularly in the capital Skopje, North Macedonia has struggled with urban smog and particulate pollution due to heavy industry and a high concentration of vehicles. North Macedonia, a small country with a rich cultural heritage and stunning landscapes, faces serious environmental issues that place it among the most polluted in Europe. This pollution largely stems from industrial activity, outdated heating systems, and inadequate waste management. Below is an in-depth look into why North Macedonia struggles with pollution and why it ranks among the dirtiest countries in Europe. North Macedonia faces significant challenges with waste management. The country has inadequate landfill facilities, and many landfills do not meet EU environmental standards, leading to frequent illegal dumping and littering. Recycling facilities are limited, and the country's overall recycling rate is low, which leads to excess waste buildup. The pollution gets worse during the winter months when coal heating adds to the smog, resulting in dangerously poor air quality. This has become a significant health concern for residents, with respiratory illnesses on the rise. Bulgaria ranks number 2 due to its struggle with air quality and waste management. Much of Bulgaria's pollution stems from outdated coal plants and poor waste disposal practices. Bulgaria, with its rich cultural history and diverse landscapes, is also one of the most polluted countries in Europe. The country faces environmental challenges related to air quality, waste management, and water pollution. Bulgaria's pollution issues primarily stem from outdated industrial practices, coal reliance for energy, and a lack of adequate environmental regulation enforcement. Here's an in-depth look at why Bulgaria ranks as one of Europe's dirtiest countries. Agricultural pollution is also a major concern in Bulgaria, where the use of fertilizers and pesticides contributes to soil and water contamination. Fertilizers run off from farms into rivers and lakes, adding high levels of nitrogen and phosphorus to the water. This nutrient runoff leads to eutrophication, causing harmful algal blooms that harm aquatic ecosystems and reduce water quality. The excessive use of pesticides also harms soil quality, affecting both biodiversity and food safety. High levels of particulate matter and sulfur dioxide are prevalent, especially in urban areas. Additionally, Bulgaria faces challenges with illegal dumping, and landfills often exceed capacity, posing a risk of toxic runoff into nearby water sources. Serbia lands at number 1, with severe issues in both air and water pollution. Industrial waste, vehicle emissions, and coal-fired power plants contribute to the poor air quality, especially in cities like Belgrade. Serbia, known for its historical landmarks and diverse natural landscapes, faces significant environmental challenges, leading it to be one of Europe's most polluted countries. Serbia's pollution issues are primarily rooted in its reliance on coal for energy, outdated industrial practices, inadequate waste management, and ineffective environmental regulation. Below is a closer look at the primary pollution challenges in Serbia and why they contribute to making it one of the dirtiest countries in Europe. Water pollution is a significant issue in Serbia, particularly in major rivers like the Danube and the Sava. Industrial facilities, many of which are not equipped with proper waste treatment systems, discharge pollutants directly into rivers. Additionally, Serbia's aging wastewater infrastructure often results in untreated sewage entering rivers and lakes, leading to high levels of chemical and biological contamination. The country's rivers are often filled with plastic waste and industrial toxins, which harm aquatic life and local water supplies. Additionally, Serbia has struggled with proper waste management, leading to illegal dumping in urban and rural areas alike. Each of these countries has its unique environmental challenges, but pollution is a global issue that requires urgent action. With increasing awareness and green initiatives, we can hope for cleaner air, water, and land across Europe in the future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more insights into global environmental issues. Let's work towards a greener, cleaner Europe together.